Okay. Financial accounting. Global settings. Ledgers. Parallel valuation. Now, valuation is done for different currencies and different accounting standards. Okay. And let's see how much we have done this. Maintain currency and valuation profile. हमारा कंपनी कोड क्या था, कुछ याद है? ब्लिंक
BT63
कौन सा?
BT63
BT63. Okay, company code currency. Fair enough.
जी, मास्टर कंपनी यूएसडी में थी। उसके बाद हमने इसके नीचे
Assign currency profile to controlling area. Let's see if we have made BT63. Okay, we've already done that. Create versions for valuation methods. Okay, 0, 1, 900, 900. What is this basically? Let me explain this. Notepad. Versions and controlling area. Basically, what happens in controlling area is, let's first understand that. Profit center accounting, product costing, cost center accounting. Now, what is basically the combination of all this? Profitability analysis. In a story, profit center is my showroom where I sell designer shoes, handmade. Okay. Now, I have a stock of 50,000 shoes. My profit center showroom is in, let's say, Dubai. Okay. So what I will be more interested in will be the sales in January of 2024 compared to 2023 of this Dubai profit center. And I will be more interested to know cost of sales for cost of sales for a size 42 black Oxford shoes. Plus, I want to know the freight outgoing, incoming, scrap material, usage, overheads. Okay. Why? Because I want to know profitability of one shoe for the month of January 2024. Okay. So profitability means it will have everything that I have mentioned over here, whether my shoe is profitable or not. Okay. And out of this 50,000, what is the rate of my sales? So,
अच्छा अरुण दो लेक्चर हुए ना अभी तक एक लास्ट लेक्चर में तो वो नेट आया ही नहीं था
okay.
उसकी वजह से वो लेक्चर हो नहीं सका
So when we are doing plan estimation, we will also have actuals as well, and we can record those in versions 0, 1, 2. And we can also record work in process for incomplete production orders and result analysis. The result analysis, of course, is about costing of WIP. Okay. And then we have version 900, 901, 909. This can be for legal valuation. There are three valuations in SAP: group valuation, uh, profit center valuation. Now, each of these can have their own currencies. Plus, you can also label them as 900 as the best case scenario, best planned values. This is normal case of production, and this can be the worst plan scenario in production. Okay, that is how you can make your forecasting for your production. Okay, so coming back to plan actual version, it can record WIP and variance. And I'll go to controlling area settings. Lab 9, no. Okay. S. BT63. Two 2024, double click. Integrate planning, okay. For cost planning. The cost centers version for indicating actual activity allocation. Save. ET63. Okay, we're done with this. Okay, define ledger. Define ledger version. Now, what is a ledger version? Ledger version is again, let me just find out, BT63. BT63 we already made this. This actually means that CO controlling area will be taking values from SAP's own ledger, that is zero ledger. And zero ledger is zero. This is base ledger of SAP. It's only one across the landscape, and CO will take entries. Entries means general entries of expenses and income will be transferred to controlling area. I've already told you what controlling area does. So base ledger has all the entries for your accounting. Okay. Assign currency types and define material value ledger types. VT63 material ledger is already made. Fair enough. Assign material ledger types to valuation area. Now, valuation area is what is valuation area? VD63. Valuation area is your plant. Okay, and plant reports to company code. Activate valuation areas for material ledger. Activate VD63. It's already active. Fair enough. Okay. Now comes the next part. Before I actually show you the next part, let me just actually give you an overview what we are actually doing for. Okay. First of all, in financial account, general ledger, master records, GL accounts, individual processing. When we want to make GL accounts, the master records, we have to have a framework. We are actually preparing that framework for GL accounts because GL accounts are the backbone of the entire SAP project and the organization. So whatever we have configured is actually to bring GL accounts to the surface. Without that, you cannot run SAP.
आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही।
Okay. So what I'm actually showing you, I'll go back again and I'll repeat it because I think we've lost some of the part of our recording due to no voice. So why are we actually configuring material ledger and everything that we have configured so far? Because we want to create GL accounts, and GL accounts basically are the backbone of the entire industry. Double clicking this. This is how we actually create the framework for GL accounts. Double click. And this is where we actually create GL accounts. And when these are created, we actually direct them for entry, document entry. Okay. And what do we create? We create document like these. Here we have GL accounts getting entries for profit centers, and profit center is coming from the controlling area. Okay. Freely defined currency is the one that we create in ledger settings. Freely defined currency. Do you remember? From the ledger area. Okay. And speaking of GLs, why do we need GLs for MM? Very important. That should actually connect you very well. That should connect you with logistics. In logistics, why do we need this? Because in material management, when we create a material master, that, for example, when we are creating a material master with MM01, it requires a material ledger, and that's why we are activating a material ledger. Okay. And when we are creating a material master, we will go for inventory management. And when goods movement is basically activated, we will need GL account to record the movement. Movement of material from one place to another. Of course, it has to be recorded financially. That is basically for goods movement. Okay. And that is why we need material ledger. I hope you get the point, get the logic now, because this was a part of our understanding. Okay. Now, we have inventory management and we have logistic invoice verification. Invoice comes from the vendor, and for vendor, and a vendor is represented in SAP in the form of a GL. So GL is, of course, the backbone of everything for invoicing. Okay. So I hope you get the logic. I hope the logic is clear now. Why we are configuring material ledger, the ledger settings. Okay. And we will be discussing all of this. Okay. We will be discussing all of this very soon once we are done with the configuration side. I hope